Hi everyone, Chris here again, Suffolk Record Collector, back again with some more finds, first lot of the new year. Got some really good ones to show this time, so let's get straight into it, shall we? Alright, first off, so pleased to find this. This is Creedence Clearwater Revival debut album, self-titled. It's a UK first pressing from '69, Blue Liberty label. It's come out in '68 everywhere else, but for whatever reason didn't get released here until '69. Tracks on here, you have side 1, I Put a Spell on You, The Working Man and Susie Q. Side 2, 99.5 Won't Do, Get Down Woman, Porterville, Gloomy and Walk on Water. This is a great album, and it sounds absolutely fantastic. I was really lucky. This copy is, well, as near, I would say, to mint as you're gonna find. It is beautiful. Plays without any static, no pops or clicks. Fantastic, and such a great album. Really pleased to find that. It's not easy to find this album today at all, so I was really pleased to get that. So that's Creedence's first album. Second, yeah, found this literally just the other day. Neil Young's self-titled debut album, debut solo album, released in '68. This is a UK second press, so this is from '69. In lovely, the vinyl's in lovely condition, plays really well. Again, not an easy album to find. Like I say, this is the UK second pressing, so if you look at the cover, there's no name on the cover at all, nothing up here. The reissues, later reissues, have a white banner with Neil Young at the top, but this hasn't. But the first pressing comes on a, if you look, there's no white border, so the painting goes all the way to the edge, and the first pressing comes on the Showboat logo, reprised Showboat logo. Track wise on here, you've got side 1, Emperor of Wyoming, The Loner, If I Could Have Her Tonight, I've Been Waiting for You, The Old Laughing Lady. Side 2, String Quartet from Whiskey Boot Hill, Here We Are in the Years, What Did You Do to My Life, I've Loved Her So Long, and Last Trip to Tulsa, which is 9 minutes 25. It's just epic, excellent. Probably this is one of my favourite solo Neil Young albums. Love it. I just love the picture on the front. I think that's a great picture, and not easy to find today. Not easy at all. It can be quite. This wasn't expensive, but I have seen them quite expensive. So that's that. Third, this is an original album from '69. I don't really know how to describe this. I'm just going to show it. I've never seen anyone show this on VC before. And that is the Third Ear Band, the album Alchemy. It's in a fully laminated cover. And it's on the Harvest label. How would I describe this? It's, well, if I tell you what instruments have been played on here, then you're going to get an idea, I think. So instrument wise, you've got tabla, hand drums, wind chimes, violin, viola, Jew's harp, oboe, recorder, cello, slide pipes, and track listings, side 1 Mosaic, Ghetto Raga, Druid 1 and Stone Circle. Side 2 is Egyptian Book of the Dead, Area 3, which John Peel actually plays Jew's harp on, Dragon Lines and Lark Rise. This is, how would I describe it, as hippie classical music. Would I be right in thinking that? Music that you would have heard at the old Albion fairs in the 70s, and you know, that type of thing. Saying that, I think it's very good. I quite like it. It's in really nice condition. It's on the like I said, Harvest label. That's one I'm going to have to spend a little bit more time with. But so far, I like what I hear. I've only played it a couple of times. Got to be in the right sort of mood for this. But yeah, I've not seen anyone show this before. So that's the third ear band. Next is a upgrade copy for me. Really, I've got a copy of this, but that's so knackered. I've had it since I was about 18. That's when I first heard this record, and I bought one. And that's Fairport Convention's Asian Leaf. This is a fantastic folk album. Probably the first folk album I ever really heard, and got me going. Fantastic album. This is not a first press. It's in lovely condition though. This is I think a 1971 second pressing, or 1970 second pressing. The album originally came out in '69. It's on the Island Pink Rim label. That's a 71, 72 I think. It's the first reissue in lovely condition. Not a mark on it. It's virtually mint. Track wise on here, side 1 you have Come All Ye, Renadine, Matty Grooves and Farewell Farewell. Side 2 The Deserter, and a medley of The Lark in Morning, Rakish Paddy, Fox Hunter's Jig and Toss the Feathers, Tamlin and Crazy Man Michael. Fantastic album. You have Sandy Denny on vocals, Ashley Hutchings bass guitar, Dave Mattox drums, Simon Nicol guitars, Dave Swarbrick violin, viola and Richard Thompson guitars. This is one of my favourite folk albums of all time. I just love this record. There's not a bad moment on the record for me. Every song is a gem. I think Sandy Denny is definitely at her best. It's just a fantastic album, and if you've not heard this album, do yourself a favour and go and listen, because it is a true gem. Love that album. So pleased to have gotten such a nice clean copy. Next, yeah, again, an album that I've been not been able to find for until now, and then I just wander straight into such a nice original copy of Caravan. If I could do it all over again, I'd do it all over you album. This is an original UK pressing from 1970 on the Decca label with its original Decca inner in absolutely pristine condition. You can see it's beautiful, not hardly a mark on it. This is the one Caravan album that has been eluding me for a long time, but I've eventually got it, and I'm virtually got I've definitely got all the Decca albums and some of the others, so I've probably got all the albums up to about 77, 78. So I'm probably going to do a video in future and do a bit of an in-depth chat and whatever on Caravan. So one of my favourite prog bands of all time, and that is such a brilliant album. If you've not heard it, check it out. Next is an upgrade copy for me. Last year, or just before last year, I think, I purchased a modern reissue of this album. But I've now found a UK first pressing, and that's Can album soundtracks, which is a really good album. So it's their second album release, and it's made up of tracks that are on here were all tracks that they previously recorded for movies, and you've got 2 tracks on here. The vocalist is the original vocalist Malcolm Mooney, but the rest of it is Damo Suzuki, who took over from Malcolm Mooney. And that's probably some of the earliest recordings of Damo on here. Track wise, side 1 you've got Deadlock, Whiskey Man, Deadlock, instrumental part of it, and Don't Turn the Light On, Leave Me Alone, and Soul Desert. Side 2 you have Mother Sky, which is amazing, and She Brings the Rain, which is another amazing track. All in all, a very good Can album. This was originally released in 1970 in Germany, but didn't get a release in the UK until 73, and that is what this is. This is the original UK pressing from 73 in nice really nice condition. You can see on Liberty, A1B1 pressing for the Liberty. So really pleased to have found this. Not easy, doesn't turn up very often. Not terribly expensive if you do come across it, but worth searching out, definitely. Sound quality is fantastic. And last record is this is from an original UK mono from '68 of Vanilla Fudge's album Renaissance. Sort of a heavy psych album. You've got side 1, The Sky Cried When I Was a Boy, Thoughts, Paradise, That's What Makes a Man. Side 2, The Spell That Comes After, and Faceless People, and a cover of Donovan's Season of the Witch. Yeah, it's not a bad album. Sound wise, it's not particularly brilliant. It's an original from '68, and it's in nice condition on Atlantic. Yeah, and that plays with no pops, cracks. That's really good that way, but it's just the sound quality is well, it is '68, I suppose, but you know, the sound quality is just not the best of the best, but it's not bad. Obviously, Vanilla Fudge were Mark Steen, Tim Bogart, Vinnie Martel, and Carmine Apiece on drums. Yeah, that's good. I like it. It's a good album, and one you don't see about very often. And that's in lovely condition. Laminated cover, the front on Atlantic. Well worth searching out. Again, just stumbled across it. It was cheap, wasn't expensive. I think I paid 25 quid for that. For a really nice original copy from '68. To me, 25 quid is not a lot of money. Not at all. Probably not their best album, but well, definitely not their best album, but it's still good. Still good. So that's the finds for now. Like I say, I'm gonna do a little bit of a different thing going forward. I'm nearly complete, or I've got a lot of records of certain artists, so I'm probably going to sort through and do videos and like chats about certain bands, you know, try and give you a history, that sort of thing. So I'm working on that. Hope everyone had an amazing Christmas and amazing New Year. I certainly did. So that's it for now. So check in again soon. Thanks for watching. Stay good, everyone.